That's a booty she made.
Wake up.
Alright, so who are you? Are you Alex?
Shh. They'll hear you. Look, you have to get out of here. What? You have to get out of here. Now. They're gonna do it tonight. Do what?
Take your baby.
What are you talking about? You're going to die. They're gonna cut him out of you. You're lying, okay? I'm sure about this, okay? Hey, Ethan, I want to talk to you. Ethan wouldn't hurt me. Ethan wouldn't hurt me. You'll thank me for this one day. You were bringing me back here. Where is it?
She wasn't bringing you back there.
Tell me! Tell me where it is! Tell me!
She was trying to help her, wasn't she?
Ethan, I'm sure.
Okay, since she still knew about Ethan, she didn't know anything by the time she got to camp, so how'd that happen?
Ethan! I'm sure. I want you to take the baby. Ethan! Who are you? Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, she's trying to get him to be quiet.
I'm here, Ethan! I had to give him to them.
She was trying to help her. That's how she lost her memory. Like, completely.
You weren't trying to take me back, were you? You were trying to save me.
I carried you on my back to your camp. I left you where they would find you.
So it wasn't her who attacked her
Where are you going?
when she was having those nightmares. That was all Ethan, right?
The only one who didn't find what they were looking for.
Yeah, she thought she'd find her daughter here. I knew that. I think that girl was her daughter. I know she looked older than a teenager to me, but...
I remember a girl. A girl with blue eyes. She helped me. She saved me. Just like you did. She wasn't like the others. She was good.
And I hope your baby's not infected. But if it is, I hope you know what must be done.
Yeah, she's not gonna do that.
They think I'm one of these others? Other what?
Please stop talking, Henry. The first night I spent on this island, I was dragged into the jungle by two men. They never spoke a word to me, nor I to them.
You killed them.
I killed these men, smashed in their head with a stone, felt their blood on my arms. I need you to know how sorry I am for this. I need you to know that I am back on the righteous path now, and that I regret my actions. I ask you for your forgiveness.
Why?
Why are you telling me this?
Because he believes he's another.
Because I needed to tell someone.
What does that mean? I don't know what that signifies. So does he believe he's another and he was apologizing for killing his people? I'm not really sure what that was.
He looks good. Fever's broken. The rash has even started to fade.
Thank you so much.
I didn't do anything. I'll check back in a couple hours, okay?
Mummy made this for you when you were still inside her tummy.
I wouldn't let him put that in his mouth. That was on the floor.
You know,
In some weird building.
I wanted them to take you. But now I know. Now I know that we're supposed to be together. You and me.
Are you the genius? Or are you the guy who always feels like he's living in the shadow of the genius?
I was never very much into literary analysis.
I just don't understand why you let the doctor call the shots.
Manipulating you, John.
No one calls the shots. Jack and I make decisions together.
Right, okay. My mistake.
Manipulation. Is he gonna fall for it? Probably. I would think John would be smarter than that, though. Okay. So that was the end of episode 15, I think. So we got to see what happened to Claire when she was taken by Ethan. I was completely and totally confused at the beginning, as you guys saw. For a minute there, I don't know, it's because the voice sounded familiar when she was having the memory, the first time she had the memory of what seemed like a doctor was checking up on her, and she was talking about she's getting ready to go to LA and stuff. I initially thought Jack, because one, he's a doctor, and the voice sounded familiar, but then I was like, wait, no. And then it just like, she would remember Jack, right? And so I just like, no. And then I was like, nah, maybe yes. And then it was Ethan. I was like, wait, is Ethan there before she got in the plane crash? But then he was also on the island. And then there was a possibility of mixing some memories together. And so I was like so confused. But then I got it. They did something to her to make her forget about the plane crash. And she went back to her getting ready to go to LA. I don't know how they managed to do that. I'm sure it had something to do with some medicines they put in her. I wonder what they were giving the baby. They kept calling it a vaccine, but I don't know if that's true. So I really like this episode. I think that, and I've said it a few times during the reaction, that I think that the girl that helped her might have been Danielle's daughter, Alex. So I don't know. I guess maybe we'll find out in time. And if it was, and if she was caught, is she still alive? Did they get rid of her? I don't know. It sounded like at first, at one point, it sounded like they were just going to take the baby and then give the baby, or take Claire back to her group or lead her toward that direction, and keep the baby. But then it sounded like they were going to just kill her flat out. So that's why Alex, possibly Alex, I keep saying that, and I don't know that was her, helped her escape. Which, if it was Alex, she was raised by the others, so why would she be against them is another question I have. So I don't know. So yeah, I think there's not really much more to talk about. Yeah, we get the whole Henry guy still locked up, and I don't know what's gonna happen with that. He was manipulating John at the end. I thought John would be smarter and not fall for something like that, but it looks like he's falling for it, and he's letting it get in his head that, Jack is in charge and he's calling the shots and all that stuff. And I don't think anybody's really calling the shots. One person, there's like several people who think they're in charge. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think there's going to be a big blow up between Jack and John at some point. So there's that. Look forward to it. The thing with Echo I didn't really get, though, when he was talking to Henry. I know, like, he apologized to him, like he was, to me it sounded like he was saying sorry to somebody who was friends with the people he killed, which means he would have to think that guy is another as well, right? So I think we also did find out that Danielle did not hurt Claire. In season 1, like the finale, one of the finale episodes, we thought, I think it was season 1. Maybe it was, I don't know if it was season 1 or season 2. Anyway, the episode where Danielle took the baby, we thought when Claire had the flashback of scratching her that had something to do with, like, she's the one that was trying to take Claire earlier, like in previous episodes, and we thought it was Ethan. So it turns out that that didn't even happen at the same time. The scratch happened when Danielle just happened to run across her after the girl from inside had dumped her outside. And Danielle was trying to get her to be quiet because she was calling to Ethan to come take her baby, which sounds insane, but Danielle was trying to help her. And she hit her in the head, which I think is what caused her memory loss completely. Because when she stumbled back upon the group, Claire didn't remember Ethan either. And when she was dumped outside, she still remembered Ethan because she was trying to get back to him. So there's that. But other than that, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.